Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports, kicking off Public Media M1's foreign language news hour. I'm Apat Szöcsi with the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Thanks for tuning in. The downfall of communism in what was then Czechoslovakia was commemorated by the presidents of the V4 in the Czech capital, Prague. That struggle had been dubbed the Velvet Revolution because of the peaceful process that brought change. At the meeting, the Speaker of the Hungarian Parliament said that it is a unique feature among Central European states that, if necessary, they are willing to rise up, revolt, and show the world that they're willing to fight for freedom and change. Laszlo Kövér pointed out that over the past few years, the V4 has become the most successful region in Europe.
The fact that we can freely celebrate here was achieved by us together. Czechs, Poles, Slovaks and Hungarians didn't go on separate routes. Even though they were isolated from each other, they still supported each other's efforts. Therefore, this is a joint Central European success, which we are celebrating today.
The Hungarian candidate for the position of Commissioner for Neighborhood and Enlargement Policy has received approval from the two largest political groups in the European Parliament. They said that they would support Oliver Várhelyi. That happened after Várhelyi had to submit in writing answers to various questions by members of the Parliament's Committee on Foreign Affairs. Coming up is still the official vote on the new European Commission in the European Parliament, scheduled for November 27th. A Hungarian member of the Parliament's Committee on Foreign Affairs, Kinga Gál of the EPP, predicts that Várhelyi will prove to be an outstanding choice.
It doesn't matter what happened at last Thursday's hearing. The efficiency and expertise he shows has been impressive, as is his stand on Europe and the calmness he emanates. So I'm positive that a person with such a serious and important portfolio will do excellent work. And I am happy that those people who tried everything to take away this portfolio from the Hungarian candidate and even go against Hungarian interests were proven not to be right.
An international conference on the persecution of Christians will be taking place next week in Budapest, with representatives from more than 70 countries attending. The Hungarian capital is a good choice, as 2 years ago, Hungary launched its Hungary Helps program. Since then, 70,000 people have been helped by either being resettled in their homeland or getting support that enabled them to stay at home in a range of countries from Syria to Ethiopia.
Szabolcs Sajgó, Jesuit priest and goodwill ambassador of the Hungary Helps program, said that based on their visits to Syria and Iraq, they experienced that donations, as well as genuine expressions of sympathy, meant a great deal to victims of attacks. Our trip to Syria was days after America, Britain, and France bombed Damascus, and we weren't certain that we would be able to go. And the fact that we did end up going was an unbelievable added boost of hope for those that we visited, Szabolcs Sajgó said. Member of European Parliament György Hölvényi spoke of how help directed at persecuted Christians serves as a bridge between nations and religions. One such example is the often cited Iraqi school and other Christian schools, or Christian hospitals of the same manner, which are open to all religions, György Hölvényi said. The Secretary of State responsible for the implementation of the Hungary Helps program emphasized that migration shouldn't be supported, as help should be brought where trouble arises. Tristan Azbay added that the government will once more hold a conference in Budapest next week on the global implications of the persecution of Christians. Our goal is to dismantle the wall of silence and to convince the governments of other countries, other national organizations, that we should not merely acknowledge the problem, but jointly act in order to help persecuted Christians, Tristan Azbay said. The three-day international conference begins on Tuesday, November the 26th.
A national program has been launched in Hungary combining children protection and hospitality. It's called Make You Smile, where youths in orphanages and care homes are shown how to prepare gastronomic delights, among other things.
For weeks now, children from orphanages have been arriving to this restaurant. They are particularly interested in the hospitality business. Here, they can get better acquainted with top gastronomy, as well as how to make beer. According to the project initiator behind the Make You Smile program, this is not only beneficial for the kids involved, but also for the industry, as there's indeed a great need for passionate people in the kitchen. I think that children find direction in life if they are witness to individuals who at least enjoy, but even so are passionate about what they do. This sticks faster. So we've jumped right into it, and week by week we see that their eyes sparkle and that they enjoy what they're doing. And if this is so successful in Miskolc, then why can we try this out in other regions of the country? Norbert Halász said. Supporting the Joint Gastronomy and Child Protection Program is the Ministry of Human Resources. According to the State Secretary for Social Affairs, it is exemplary that the market sector boldly supports these underprivileged children. Besides the restaurant in Miskolc, several other restaurants are joining the initiative. The president of the Gastronomy Association is very hopeful for the Make You Smile program. This has the potential to be an honorable project, and in the future, we would like to set an example in other fields as well, László Ruprecht said. In Hungary, more than 20,000 children are in state foster care.
Hungarian neurobiologist Botond Roska has won the Semmelweis Budapest Award from the world-renowned university. It's the highest possible international award from the educational institution, and this time recognizes Roska's work in attempting to return sight to people with a degenerative eye condition. So far, 12 people have received the treatment.
That video is captured by the retina.
Botond Roska displays his research results at the ophthalmological clinic of Semmelweis University. The world-famous professor, alongside his research group, jointly developed a vaccination which may potentially enable the restoration of vision for retinal disorders. His work has been acknowledged with several awards, namely the Louis Jean Tête Award, which serves as a kind of precursor to the Nobel Prize. This time, he received the award of Semmelweis University. The neurobiologist was once a student at the institution. Besides the award, he has been appointed as visiting professor from December onwards, so students can get better acquainted with his research in a more detailed manner. I have many happy memories here, and I look back on the years spent here with great love. I really like going here. I learned a lot, I had amazing teachers, and for a long time, I didn't think that I would return to medicine, as initially, I only wanted to work in research, but after so many years, I would say that it was indeed very beneficial, Botond Roska said. This was the 10th time the award was handed out at the 250-year-old university.
A unique exhibition is opening next Monday in Veszprem in central Hungary on occasion of the European Week for Waste Reduction. 5 artists closely linked to the city used material from garbage for their new creations with the working title, Think About It. Those artworks were presented at Veszprem City Hall and can be viewed until December 1st. A gun by a legendary Hungarian hero of the War of Independence against Austria, Áron Gábor, is on display along with 70 other pieces of memorabilia from that war back in 1848 to 49. You can see them all at the Budapest Museum of Military History. They're on loan from the Szekler National Museum in Transylvania, Romania, and are in the Hungarian capital until June 30th. And that's all for now. But don't forget, you can catch Hungary Reports every night after the 11 p.m. Hungarian news and online as always. Please stick around now if you can for our German, Russian, and Chinese language news. Thanks very much for watching, and minden jót.